Hey there, it's Scott Fox with another friendly expert website video review for you. This is going out to my friend Dr. Chris, who's the proprietor of VeterinaryInsider.com. Now this looks like a pretty cool site. Let's see what we can do to pick it apart. Well, because Dr. Chris asked me to. We're going to talk about usability, design, maybe even a little search engine optimization, and a lot about product strategy, which is where I think Dr. Chris could use some help. Now, first of all, this is a very nice looking site. Congratulations, Chris. It looks like you've spent some time and money on this. You're tapping a great niche. I think I like the veterinary insider approach. You're trying to help pet owners. There's certainly lots of those. And you're a doctor of veterinary medicine yourself. Great use of your own credentials to position yourself as the guide and the helper that people need to save money on their pet care. Okay, I buy all that. Now let's talk about the site. Well, you're using MemberGate, which is a very rich package of membership software. Last time I checked, this cost about $5,000, so you're obviously invested some money in this as well. I'm not a huge fan of the layout here, though. I have to say it's pretty crowded. The fonts are very small. You might consider, if you're going to go that far, you might consider a real redo, which would probably mean leaving MemberGate, because all their sites look kind of like this, as far as I know. There's another service called Ning, Ning.com, that I'm a big fan of, that I use for my own ClickMillionaires.com. The layouts are much more flexible, a little wider, more colors and room for pictures, larger fonts. It just might look a little more modern if you did that. Now, that being said, you probably don't want to redo the whole thing, but let's find some of the problems that we can help you with in order to convert more customers. You said you're getting visitors, but you're frustrated by not enough of them actually paying for membership. Well, I think the problem, Chris, is right here on the homepage, right in front of you, and that's why these reviews are good. You can have somebody objective look at it. The first thing that I see when I come to this site is an ad for a book. Well, if you really want to sell me a membership, why do you have an ad for the book on your homepage? Now, I understand this is you here, Dr. Chris Penny. You are the author of this book. That's super. You know I'm an author myself. I'm impressed by that. I think it's good. But this isn't the place to show off your book. You want to be selling the membership site here, don't you? So I think you need a logo that encompasses the Veterinary Insider brand, maybe even have your smiling face there, and put that up there. And it's got to be a call to action and it should be clickable as well. This book cover is not clickable. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just distracting. Now, if that wasn't there and you reiterated perhaps the branding you have up here in the banner, make that more of a, maybe they can stack veterinary on top of the word insider so that you have more of a square-shaped logo that would be approximately the same size and shape as the book cover you have now, that would focus people on the membership. And I think your slogan up here needs some help too, a website for frugal pet owners. Well, everybody knows it's a website. That's kind of a throwaway. You're wasting time and money and space there. How about a money-saving community for frugal pet owners? Or even better, frugal pet owners love us because XYZ. You need to refocus this whole page around the benefits to the visitor. That's what's really missing here. You have a bunch of features and not a lot of benefits. You start off with this one question here. Are you a pet owner concerned about the rising costs of pet care? Okay, that's the right idea. But what if they are? You've given them a bunch of text here, which is actually, frankly, a little bit boring and not what they're interested in. You need to hit them with benefits. You come here and I look at this page. Why would I want to join? What's in it for me? Well, it turns out that you have a good page that's full of that stuff, but it's really hard to find. Now, when I tried a minute ago, and I actually had to start this review over because I couldn't log in to find it, all right? I'm here, and I looked around. I clicked on this book cover. That didn't take me to what I would get. I clicked on member area. That didn't take me what to get. How to join up here didn't take me there. This page didn't really take me there either. I don't think it's all the way down here, which makes sense. But what about all these other opportunities? You're sending people to random stuff. Like, look at this, how to join. What is this? A whole big article, blah, 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 blah. That's not what I'm looking for. If I click how to join, you have to hit me with benefits like you do here. Let's see. There we go. Look, there's your smiling face, and this is what I was looking for. A bunch of bullet points. Okay, I arrive at this site. Oh, it's a community. What do I get if I join? That is 100% of the dialogue that's going on in your customer's mind when they arrive, okay? You have to hit them with this right away. You need to surface this page and put it right. This should be your home page, all right? You wouldn't even need a new Veterinary Insider's logo if you use your smiling face over here. Look at you in your lab coat. You're a nice-looking guy, man. Get out there. Work it. That's what this is about, right? Hi, I'm your host. You know, this is our community. Come on in and I'm going to teach you X, Y, and Z. These are the benefits that you get by joining. That's what you have to hit them with. Even better would be if you hit them at first with some really attention-getting claim. I'll save you X dollars per year in pet care. I'll help your dog and cat live longer. You'll meet other pet owners who can da-da-da-da-da. Something pow, like, wow, really? You can do that? That's your headline. Then hit them with those benefits. And then have all these other links drive to that join page. You have so many distractions on this page, it's no wonder that people aren't joining. It's hard for them to figure out why they would want to join. And even if they do want to join, they're going to look at all this other stuff you've got. Free this, free that, departments, products, resources. Over here you've got the forum, blah, blah, blah. If the forum is a big deal here, which I'm sure it is, as most communities work, then there should be something about the forum on the homepage. Come into the forum. Bang! And I would think in terms of graphics. Come and find an... have somebody make a logo for you that says the Veterinary Insider Forum that looks kind of cool, you know, something that people want to click on. And all the stuff on this page should be oriented towards lead capture. That's really what you're talking about here. You've made the classic mistake of building sort of an informational website and confusing that with a lead capture or even a squeeze page. An informational website is what you've got here. Hey, I've got some info over here. I've got some info over here. Hey, look, I've got a book. Hey, here's a bunch of articles. All good, all relevant, all helpful. But if you're going to give me all that stuff for free, why am I going to sign up for your community, right? This needs to be a lead capture or what sometimes they call a squeeze page, which is focus the person. Hey, welcome to veterinarianinsider.com. Here's what you can get. Here's how you can get it. Do it now. Click here. And all roads should lead to Rome of that sign-up page, okay? So I would eliminate a lot of these other distractions, make the graphics bigger, focus it on the benefits of your offer, and drive them towards conversion. All this stuff across the top is distraction. This menu, tell a friend, pet forum, text size, unless those all lead to things that are like, oh, wow, this is super cool, and here's how I sign up. Oh, this is cool, here's how I sign up. Oh, this is cool, here's how I sign up. All that's a distraction. Text size, search. Why do you have a search, right? You don't need any of this on the homepage. If you're trying to drive signups and you're attracting customers, you need to convince them when they arrive. The one caveat to all that, of course, is over here. You know I'm a big fan of email signups. This email signup box may be useful. I would play that a little harder. You've got it down here in kind of small text. You get a valuable report of 10 strategies for saving money on pet care. That's the proposition for this whole site, isn't it? Save money on pet care. You got to hit that harder. I would suggest perhaps a cool graphic of an ebook that shows them the title and it looks cool. You could get somebody to design that ebook cover for 25 bucks online somewhere. And then the email newsletter and the instant access pitch, those are all you need to be focused on here, okay? Sign up for this or sign up for this. That's pretty much it. Now, the other aspect of this is your blog and your articles. You have so much credibility as a doctor yourself. The other thing you might have is take all this stuff you have over here, all these articles, blah, 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 free stuff, blah, blah, blah. I think the number one thing here is, how about the pet blog? And I wouldn't call it, maybe it's a pet blog, but you're a doctor, man. You are a doctor. Now, that may be old news to you. You've been practicing for a lot of years, and probably a lot of your friends are vets. But that's a big deal, my friend. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris. I went to veterinary school, and here's what I'm going to tell you and how I'm going to help you. I would bring that up. You got to step up, my friend, and say, I am the Veterinary Insider, and here's how it's going to save you money and help your pet live longer. You're hitting the frugal approach really hard, and I buy that. But what about the emotional approach? People love their cats and dogs and parrots and frogs and guinea pigs. Isn't the emotional approach important too? So you've kind of hit that a little bit with these pictures up in the on this top bar there of stock photos. Those are cute. I'd rather see you in your lab coat. You have some pictures on the internal pages. You with animals, right? Let's personalize this a little bit. These are cute, but they're generic, and everybody today is accustomed to stock photos. Now let's hop inside for a second to see what's inside. You sent me a login, and this is what you actually get once you log in. Now there's some good stuff in here. I think a lot of the same critiques apply, but here you're doing it a lot better. See, here's you with your smiling face in the lab coat. It's a great shot. You know, spend another couple $100 and have somebody take a whole bunch of pictures of you in one big slew, and then spread them around the site as often as you can. Featured videos, very nice. Featured articles. All this stuff looks good. but I can't see any of this graphically on the homepage. If you present it on the homepage the way you present this stuff inside, I think that would do you a lot of good because people will get a better idea of what's on offer once they do sign up. So I hope that's helpful for you. Let's hit search engine optimization for one more second. You've got at the top of the page, every page here, Veterinary Insider, a website for frugal pet owners. That's fine for your homepage, but what about all the other pages? I would reconfigure that, figure out what your competitive advantage is. Something like save money on pet care, or even that's too generic. How about make my dog live longer? I mean, something like that. Real personal and emotional, and optimize pages around each of those, and they should be the titles of those pages. Veterinary Insider is a nice brand name, but it's not a keyword that I would use for search engine optimization. Nobody's searching on that phrase, and nobody's searching on the phrase a website for frugal pet owners either. You need to step back, think about what the keywords are that your ideal customers are searching for, and then use those keywords to populate the title tags and the meta tags across the site, and that will help you attract more traffic for free. So I hope that's helpful for you, Dr. Chris. It's a nice site. You've got some room to work here and a lot of room for improvement because you've got the credentials and you've got the content. You're over the hump. I think these tips and tricks could help you increase your conversions and make a lot more money. I hope that's helpful. This is Scott Fox from ClickMillionaires.com. This is an expert website video review. If you'd like an expert website video review from me, personalized for your site, check out expertwebsitevideoreviews.com. Thanks for watching.